coming up. Holiday weights. I got a Team Associated rc10 to build. rc10t. Some of you guys might have tuned in and saw me do that little box. So I'm going to start with the wheels here. I don't feel like digging out the instructions just yet. And noticed that it's difficult to find tires for these things now. So I'm thinking about buying a whole bunch of these stock tires just to have them before they stop making them again. It's kind of cool that the Riris come with these rebuildable rims so that you can reuse them and put new tires on them. But new stadium truck tires look like they are a different diameter. Not really, no, but these are supposed to be for 2.2 inch wheels. To somewhere in there. These oh, no kidding. Hey, I might be able to mount regular tires to these. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's just see how this goes, shall we? Maybe I can put these. Oh, but these are fronts. Is the front 2.2 also? Oh, we're learning stuff today. It's pretty close. 1.6. It's about 0.4 metric. Oh, anyways, regular tires will be for later on down the road. Let's see here. So, something about the RC10's classic lineup is one, it comes with all metal bushings. No roller bearings, and that's exactly how the kit came back in the 80s and 90s. Bearings used to be a hop-up, not a standard. And, nowadays, all the 10 scale cars all drive off of a 12mm hex. Like this touring car wheel or any other 10 scale wheel, pretty much rock crawlers, touring cars, drift cars, some of the smaller monster trucks, they all have this 12mm hex. But in the old days, they had what was called a pin drive. And so that, instead of having a hex that engages the wheel, like the new cars, the axle will just engage this. I bring in this adapter so that hopefully I can use modern wheels on it. I will have those available. If anybody wants to get that, let me know. Those are pretty easy to print. That one out of ASA. We'll see if it holds up or not. It should. Should hold up just fine. Let's see. In the old days, these were standard. Let's see, did I switch over to metric? Nope. Still seem to be standard. I think I have standard hex drivers just because it's easy to get both sets. I may not. This might turn into a bust real quick. Really only going to have a little while to spend with you guys before my daughter... Oh, I found it. And you know what? I'm just going to put that on the grill like a bad boy. So anyways, thanks for tuning back into my RC Live. It's been a long minute since I've gotten on here and actually been live. And let's do a little work to this RC10 GT. these wheels together. That's going to be front. Those are going to be rear. That's gonna be front. Are they all the same outer? Those four look the same. These two look the same. What do we got here? Two deeps. This is gonna go inside the wheel, for sure. For Shizzle. What's up? How's it going? Woo, Merry Christmas. Who is that? John David Betancur Butrago. Did I say that right? How do I get this to come up forever? I want to see live chat. There we go. Alright guys, now I can see the live chat. We've gotten beyond not being able to see that. Ooh, and I can plug my phone in too so it won't die on us. Oh yeah, and I was going to get some music going for us too, wasn't I? Going to the YouTube approved list here, and I'll just play it over the speakers. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let's see, gotta switch this over to no attribution required. Attribution not required. Okay. Let's see what we got. We're just gonna play stuff. That is Christmas music. Let's filter this. Rock and reggae. Interesting. It'll be interesting to have some new music because I haven't heard any of the music on here for several months. So, anyhows, sure that's how that goes. If it's just on the outside of the bead, or I guess inside of the bead, make sure you tuck it all the way. I don't know why they don't make bead locks like this anymore. That was kind of the standard for a long, long time with like the Tamiya wheels. Boy, it's been a long time since I built an off-road car. I've been really about this drift stuff. Ooh, I have another crawler too. I ended up picking up a Capra UTV 18. You guys will see more about that later on. Where's my live chat? Why won't it stay up? Alright. So, let me know where you're from. Let me know what you're working on. I'm working on this rc10t classic reissue. We'll put the text on the outside. Let my ADD get the best of me here. On the best orientation. Yeah, screw it. It's just gonna go on. Let's see here. The backs all look the same. No differences. Oh, that was the pain in the ass. It was getting these lined up. Hey, that went good. That went pretty good. Now, I think the screw comes from the outside. See that there? Music kind of sucks. Change this to what I said by Ryan McCaffrey.
Good morning, Daddy.
Good morning, Boo Boo. Did you have a nice nap?
Yeah.
Did you earn a sticker?
Yeah.
You think you did? I didn't hear you yelling at all.
I didn't know.
Can I have a good kiss?
I took a nap.
Would you like a good nap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's me.
Oh, it's you. Oh, we're live on YouTube. Say hello. Hi, YouTubers.
Good morning, YouTube phone.
Good morning, good YouTube phone.
Good morning, phone.
Thanks for coming to watch my papa make his RC cars.
That's the camera.
That is the camera. Alright, so what we're doing is we're building these wheels here, Bubba.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. I have trouble with it myself. Get those all lined up all perfect. There we go. And that's it.
See, that's your wheels.
Yeah.
Like a truck.
For the truck. And then we're going to build the front wheels. And this part goes inside here.
I can do it.
Can you? Here, you do that one. I'll work on this one.
It's too hard.
You can do it. I heard you. You told me you could do it. You told all of YouTube. Hi, everybody. I don't even know who's watching, so you never know. Could be Santa Claus. It could be Mom and Dad. It could be Jesus. Who knows? How was your nap? Was it good?
I'm gonna do this too.
Here, you gotta pull up on the rubber. Look, I'm about to do the same thing. Pull up on the rubber here and push that in. It's tough, huh?
I need some help.
Hold that one. Hold that. Did you have any dreams while you napped?
Yeah, I napped. I did scream.
You didn't dream.
I did scream.
You did scream? I didn't hear you.
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
I did scream.
Oh. So hello, somebody just popped in. Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we're working on an rc10t reissue. Good old aluminum pan. Flat chassis. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so I believe this is the outside. And then the letters go on the outside. Yep, just like that. Just pop on there. And on the back, the line holds up just right.
I did it.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
There we go.
I did it.
Good job. Alright, so now we'll get the back piece all lined up.
I'm gonna do it.
Alright. What do we got here? Set these aside. People bears and going last. We got some long screws. And we got some short screws. I think.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, we're going to use this drill set to 2 to drive these screws into these wheels.
I want to do it.
No, I can't let you do this part yet. I don't know, that doesn't seem to reach.
It's okay.
Maybe on the back ones? No.
It's okay, Dad.
What am I missing here?
You have a different one.
I don't know. Maybe I do have to pull out the instruction book. Hey, don't move those screws all around, baby. Put them right there. Did I not push these in hard enough? I think that's the case. I think it has to push real hard. I think that's it.
I did it? I did it,
I
Daddy?
don't know. Let's see. We will see. Let's see. Did it work? By golly, I think it did.
Yay.
Yes, I think it did.
High five, Daddy.
High five. Boom.
You did it.
You helped. Cool. This truck's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it? Can you say rc10t?
rc10t.
Yes.
Well, you have to put it right there.
That. I might need to lower this. Maybe not even be using a drill.
It's
I'll do
okay.
that by hand here in a little bit. Yep. Christmas time.
Christmas?
Oh, Christmas time is over, but this is what Daddy got for Christmas from Grandma and Grandpa. This is what my mommy and Daddy gave me.
I didn't. I didn't, Daddy.
This is what my mommy and Daddy gave me. Yep. You gave me that sweet crawler, remember?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Let's always get it.
Here, let's take a look at the inside and see what happens. Okay, yeah, I think you had it all the way.
I found a clever set.
Yeah. That's true. Right. So that just pushes in there. Ugh. Does take a fair amount of force to put these front wheels together. Sure hope I didn't strip that out with this. Hopefully this plastic is sturdy. We'll see. We'll hook it up to the hand wrench here in a second. Not even close to being done tightening, and I'm just scared that I'm ruining it.
Here, Daddy. What was that?
Oh, let's see.
It tickled.
The who what now?
The front tickled to me.
Does it?
It's coming away.
Okay, here, let me see that screen.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Do you want to eat the candy?
You wanna go eat some candy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here, go eat some candy. If you need me to open something, bring it here, I'll open it for you. Where is... Oh yeah! Lazy Saturday. Wonder where I put that wrench.
I'll give that to you, Mommy. Hey, Daddy.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this is already open. Thank you.
myself on the phone.
Can you? Everybody that tunes into the channel will be able to see you too, so bye-bye.
Daddy.
Yes, baby.
Daddy.
Yes, baby.
I see myself. I can see myself in my phone.
You can. In my phone?
But
So can everybody else too. Say hi.
hi. Good
Huh.
morning.
Where the heck did I put that tool? Of course, right when I need it, I can't find it. Where the hizzy is it gone? That's what I get for.
Daddy, I was thinking outside.
Oh, is that right?
I forgot to take a nap.
You did? You need to get a sticker for taking a nap, huh? It's about time. But I need to find this wrench before I can leave. I gotta do at least some
Right
of this.
here.
Well, whatever. I'll do what I can right here with this.
Daddy, I want to lose this. I want to lose it.
No.
Look. See?
I know you want it, but you may not have it. I need that for stuff. I'm just gonna go with it. Just go with the flow, man. Relax. Let's not get too carried away. This thing was designed in the 80s, basically. What can go wrong? I was getting new wheels now. Basically, I have to run new wheels. Well, I prefer to be able to use these. If I can't, I can't. Ooh, almost put that one on the wrong side. Slowly but surely get these wheels together. Man, these wheels are so cool. Dude, I'm so stoked to be building a rc10t. Aluminum chassis. These re-releases are awesome, dude. Like, how cool is that? I get this thing ready to go race Grandpa BB over there. He has a double X or a triple X. We'll see if we can run against each other. Is this set all the way loose or is it set all the way tight? It's set pretty loose. But it's still scary though. It's just sucking it down a lot though. Oh wow, look at that, I made that flush. A lot of tension on these. Probably won't be that easy to change that tire again. I guess there's that. Step one. Or a step. Not necessarily step one, but a step done. Put some bushings in these wheels. Later on I'm going to swap these oil light bronze bushings out for some roller bearings. Can't believe that's kind of a thing. It is pretty interesting how times have changed. Come a long way in this hobby, haven't they? Some of these cars are more advanced than some real race cars, you know what I mean? You know, I always hear these YouTube guys complaining that people say they're running their power drills wrong. Not one of you guys have told me I've been running my power drill wrong. Do you just not like me? You just not like me? You want to see me make mistakes, or do you just have that much confidence in you? Or are you just waiting because you want to see something bad happen? It is 2024, right? I'll tell you, me, I've never really been regarded as the responsible one of my friends or groups. So, you know. Interesting, that thing pulls perfectly flush on the back for the inner surface of the wheel, the bearing flange. It's pretty awesome. They sure don't make things like they used to. And those screws come flush to the back. Like perfectly. Pretty amazing. Hopefully this thing's around. And hopefully it spins better than that on the real car. Let's turn around. Not enough. Alright. Front wheels, back wheels. These nuts. Oh yeah. Well, that's something. These nuts here. Alright. Set the wheels aside. This trash. Alright, I guess it's time for to actually pull out the instruction manual here. The old new rc10 truck instruction manual. Look at that. Now, I never had an rc10t. What I had was an rc10 gold pan back when I was a youngster. I remember asking for that car for Christmas and my birthday and Christmas and whenever else. And, you know, my folks, they went and found one and it was a lot of fun. My dad had one too. He'd drive those things around. Yep. Alright, well, step one. Starts with the nose plate steering dove. What else came in this booklet though? We got some stickers for the body. Just like James said, it comes with the Chevy and the Ford grill. Well, a blank and a Ford Ranger grill. The classic RC10 stickers. Of course, some advertising. What is this rando thing? Oh, window masks. And an antenna tube. I am going to be using that Propo. I was doing a little bit of work. Ooh, and body washers. I am going to be using that Propo radio. This guy, my EX2. This was a very nice radio back in its day, and it is still a very, very nice radio. Not a lot has changed since this came out in the market. This thing was loved and well taken care of. And I got it. I think this thing is about 5 to 10 years old. I got it for $100 on eBay. I wanted to update the look because I really wanted one of the new ones, but I really didn't want the lay down trigger. So that was the bonus. But I did have to replace the brake side of the trigger recently. That popped off at the drift track. Got a little too excited on it. Knocked that thing off with my finger. But just got that in. And this is the transmitter I'm going to be using on that. I'm also going to be building it with the Hobby Wing Z-Run XR10 stock spec. So I can run it in blinky mode, run 17.5 if I want to join some races. And Grandpa BB actually hooked me up with this old Trinity 17.5. I feel like that's a fitting motor for this car. It's a D4. So way more modern of electronics than the classic, but you know, who wants a mechanical speed control? There's not even brakes on those things. Although the Associated ones were always a little bit nicer than the Tamiya ones. The Tamiya ones was like a half throttle, full throttle. The Associated ones had like a 20 or more steps. And those were pretty good. But, you know, those things get hot. Burn yourself. Alright, so I need to dig into this box here. Dig into this box. What do I need? Bag A. That's fitting. Alright, here's bag A. Front skid. Bunch of plastic. Bunch of E-clips. Let's see what we got. This is a perfect time for me to use this tray that I printed to pull all these parts. I freaking printed this thing. Printed it. A lot of my tools don't work with this stuff though, because this Team Associated car is made in American Standard. That's kind of cool though. God bless America. I hope you guys can hear me okay out there. Can you hear me? Let me know. I can't see. I don't know if you're leaving comments or not. No. Nobody's commenting. Say something about that. Phil, if you're watching, sorry I'm not at the track right now. I'd like to be. But, you know. Just got done printing the other wheel adapter. These only take 9 minutes to print. I'm printing them out of ASA. I'm looking forward to seeing how they match up. Actually, I got a set of calipers right here. And they printed at 11.9, 11.75, 11.75, 11.87. Hole printed at 4.93. The hole in the wheel is 5.8. Can't really reach it. But 4.8 millimeters. That printed at 4.8 millimeters, so that's hopeful. Looks like about 2 millimeters on the pin width. And we've got, about 2.6. I might have to modify those. Looks like somebody just loaded a standard 12 millimeter hex. Told everybody it was different. Whatever guy. That's not nice. So, I've been 3D printing a lot. And the spools come in boxes like this. And what I've found is trash. convenient, little, easy to dispose of trash cans. And I did not find the snips I was looking for. I did find the hand driver. What the heck are those snips? I swear, I should just call this the Watch Me Look for Tools channel. Welcome back to watching me look for tools while I try to accomplish a job that should be simple. Channel. Yeah, those feel like they're about just right. Yes. It's a good feeling. Oh, where did I put those nips though? Oh, I hope I didn't accidentally give them to my buddy that I just gave that printer to. I need those things. See, because I remember I did. Oh, whatever. Where the heck are they? No, whatever. Back to whatever. That release is pretty good. I'm just gonna clean up the things with a hobby knife. There's spots here. Alright. Actually, those released really well. I feel like these parts were nylon back in the day. Now they feel like they're some kind of ABS, like fiber reinforced ABS or something. Maybe acetyl. Yeah, I can tell they're fiber reinforced of some sort. But interesting, so how they maintain that little bit of a yellow tone from the natural nylon that they used to be. But they did say that they made things a little different so that they can tell the difference between collector parts and real parts. Well, you know what I mean. Collector parts and repops. Hopefully this is an instance where the parts got better and not worse, because I want to run this thing. I bought this car specifically to play with it, not to let it sit on a shelf and waste away. But we'll see. Stadium truck, apparently, stadium truck racing isn't much of a thing these days. So it actually made it pretty difficult to find tires for it, which is why I'm not assembling a new set of tires for it right now. I almost think that I could put the standard truck tires on it, though. I don't think that would work. I'll have to try that on the next set. It's going to be interesting to get a break away from drifting for a little bit. I love drifting, and it is the #1 growing segment of RC right now. From what I understand, could totally be mistaken. It's been around for a minute, but it seems like lately it's caught fire. Thank you, Fast and the Furious movies. And you wild, crazy kids out there that just like to slide sideways. Believe me, I was one of them. I built this 2013 Camaro a couple of years ago. Done all the suspension in it, had a hydraulic handbrake. It was pretty well hot rodding. She made 450 wheel horsepower. I think it was 455, but you know, better safe than sorry. Let that thing go because it was difficult to get my kid in and out of the back. Now we have this cool 20-year-old. Good thing I did the tray. Holy smokes. Only the E-clips were in a bag. Yep. Alright. What do we need to do? I need caster blocks, spindos. Alright, so we'll take our caster block. We're looking at a side with a radius in the front here in this diagram. Ball stud goes out back. Ooh, does this thing come with tools? Here's some tools. What are these tools? Wow, look at the size of that Allen wrench. That thing is itty bitty. Welcome back, guys. If you haven't been to my channel before, sometimes I just make a whole bunch of shorts. Sometimes I do some very long, drawn-out live broadcasts. Unfortunately, I was kind of using it for the babysitting cam for my 3D printer, so I know some of you guys got a little turned off on. What is this thing? What is this, guys? If you know, let me know in the comments. It probably says in my instructions what it is. Let me see. Let me see. Is it just a piece of drop? Maybe it's a thing for lining the steering or something? Oh. That's for building the shocks. Neat. There it is, right there. That is this funny little guy. Guess I better not ever lose that. Anyways, back to this. We're still on step one. Let's see. Oh, lucky for me. I thought that maybe one day I'd go back to American cars. I had done a Calandra Racing WTF Formula One car for a split second. That was such a pain. Formula One is very hard. Very hard. Okay, so that says 0.3, that's about 3/8. That's 300. 300 thousandths. 300 thousandths. There you go. Alright, so these go into the ball hum, into the caster block from the side opposite the big radius on the outside. Some people talk a lot of smack on these little quick wrenches. I think these things are very nice. These little ratchet guys. I get to do it with my hand. Get a good feel for it. Well, I would put some Loctite. There's a 440 nut on there. Okay. One more thing to find. Loctite. Still looking for the Loctite. Oh well, guess that's something I'll find later, but I did find my double-sided sticky tape. My not team associated high pressure black grease, but it's pretty much the same thing. My green slime for building my shocks. Gonna need all that. I did not find my Loctite. I'll have to buy a bottle of Loctite next time I go out. Just put a drop on the end of all these nuts. Hopefully I won't lose these nuts. Because this is an off-road car. We'll be subject to a little bit of vibration. A little bit of turbulence from now and again. So we'll see. Hopefully it won't be a lot like, that's better. I wonder what was going on there. Still getting used to this. How do they look, guys? Cheers. What'd you guys get for Christmas or get yourself for Christmas? Curious what kits you guys are all working on. I am trying to sell my MRX GT. I have all of the... Oh, good time to show it.
Dad, why are you talking?
So, this is the car that... Hi, honey. I'm live on YouTube. This is the car that I have for sale. It's the MRX GT. Careful, honey. And it has...
What?
It's in very good shape.
It got red. It got red.
It does. It has red. What else do you see on her?
Red stick.
Mm-hmm.
And this red wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Wheels.
This is the brake caliper. It's got
Yeah.
red brake calipers, the metal discs, and it comes with a whole bunch of hop-ups. If you buy the whole kit and caboodle, I'll make you a pretty good deal, but it has the alloy steering arm. Alloy steering arm. That all the alloy stuff. In the front end, I have knuckles, the black attack knuckles for the front and the back in the alloy in black. The black lower control arms for the rear. It just has everything. Like it even has the combined front aluminum bolt hood. That was really difficult to get. I ended up ordering that from England to get it in black, and then they shortly after the shipment started to come in, I guess. But it has like the ESC mount, and then I also have the Baltic. So this is like the ultimate combo. And then of course my one-off 3D printed cage for that thing. I'm gonna be working mostly with my Team Associate. I guess I'm on a Team Associated kick, huh? I'm gonna be working mostly with my Team Associated DC10 or drift in, and gonna offload that MST to try to get a little bit of extra RC money. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I did turn it into a slider because I donated the electronics to Grandpa BB and his old school Sakura D5 RR. Man, those are cool cars. Those are cool cars. I wish they would re-release that one. But I did see that the D6 you can go to an RR setup. I would be totally willing to trade that car, by the way, for a Carbon Edition Sakura D6 purple, new in the box. I would just trade it straight across, no questions asked. And I have ceramic bearings for that. That's the other thing. I have a Fast Eddie ceramic bearing setup for that. Yeah. You guys know that was supposed to be the unicorn. That was a unicorn build. It was going to be my one and only RC car. Yeah. But I'm being better this year. I'm being better this year than I was last time. Much, much better. Look, is that just pressed in there? What? More bolts? Oh. Oh, interesting. 1990s. So, the axle is held into the knuckle. The axle is actually held in the knuckle by the pivot pin. How interesting is that? That's really cool. We wouldn't see something like that these days because it's not very efficient. Whatever. Gets the job done. And, you know, the fit and finish on these Team Associated cards is freaking phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. They fit together so good. Yeah, sometimes their instructions are a little poor. Whatever. It's not about the instructions anyways. I mean, that just makes it funner, right? The more difficult it is, the funner it is. That's gotta be it, right? Because otherwise none of us would do this. Let's see. 1/8 by almost 1. So there's 1/8 by 951. I gotta give it to their freaking inspectors. This was within a half thou. Bam. Who comes up with that number? It's not a real number. I mean, it's a real number, but it's not a real number. Oh, and the Ballstead, the 200 thou Ballstead, that's these short guys. Goes on the steering arm. Or the steering blocks. They appear to be symmetrical in every way. So I believe the orientation that you attach the ball stud is going to be what gives this knuckle orientation in your car. I don't have to worry about a set of feet here. There's only one hole for this thing, guys. One hole. That. Oh, yeah. There it is. Wells. It's twin brother. Make sure it's actually twin here. Asymmetrical twin. So, hoping you guys all had good Christmases out there. Let me know what you're all working on. What you guys get for Christmas? What was your favorite thing that you guys did? Where did you go? Where are you from? Kinda Joe. Anybody from San Diego on the feed here? See if Phil, maybe Phil's on the feed. So I gotta get down to that drift track today or tomorrow. Yeah. There's an old trick about using a 1/8 inch drill bit down all that stuff, making sure it goes. Let me get my old 1/8 inch drill bit out here. What is this one? 92. It's going pretty good. Hopefully this loosens it up a little bit though. It should kind of, you know, this stuff really ideally should just kind of move, fall under its own weight everywhere. Just want to give it the best chance I can to do that. There's a little snagger. I'm not actually making things worse for this. Alright, let's see. Did that help? Let's see, we'll see. That was just dragging a little bit. Alright, so we got ball stud up and back. And then on the steering arm, the axle out, ball stud back and up. 1/8 inch shaft right there. Yeah, it's still a little tight, but it's much better. Alright, ball stud up and back. Ball stud up and back. Yeah. All of this suspension stuff, that's probably not as important on this case. But you know, it's supposed to be precise and move freely, not be bound up and hung up on anything. Oh my gosh. Am I still here? Are you guys still there? Anyways. E-clips. Special parts for that. Right, stepped off to blow my nose for a second. Oh, sure. Message retracted. Hey, from Western Australia. What's happening? What's going on down there? Awesome, bro. So I'm working on a rc10 GT. I'm sorry, just a rc10t. I don't know why I said GT. But I'm building a rc10t re-release. I had one of the buggies when I was younger, and you know, Team Associated just grabbed my heart, but then. And Grandpa BB, when I first got back into RC, handed over to me a TC, is it a TC7? 6.2? Something like that. Belt drive. And boy, oh boy, that car worked good. I do think I might get another one because I didn't think I was ever going to sell that car. And one day I just got a gnat at my keister about it and decided to sell it, and I shouldn't have. That was a good gift, and I should have just held on to that thing. That way I could go play the races. But, RC kind of gotten a little out of hand with me. And, just trying to get rid of all of it. But, here I am. Building more. Going on a full loop, starting back over from the very beginning. Right. The cars I had when I was a kid, sort of. So how's it going in Australia these days? My favorite, I think he's a bishop. I don't really understand Catholicism very well. But one of my favorite YouTubers to watch is a Catholic priest out there. I believe he's a bishop because he wears all that stuff. Marmar Emmanuel. That guy is phenomenal. Such a nice guy. I can't believe what happened to him. Right there live on his channel. So sad. What a strong person. He's sitting there crying over that guy. Because if you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up. Look at what happened to this guy. Marmar Emmanuel. He was all over the news recently because somebody went in on his channel while he was preaching. Tried to get him. Oh no. Alright, well I've been on over an hour and now I get to do the Reddit Eclipse search. I heard it land back here somewhere. Oh. How lucky is that? I heard this thing bounce off the freaking window over there and it landed right behind me. Lucky son of a gun. Maybe I'll try out these pliers instead. These might work a little better. My eyes back on here. Magnets on here so that clip don't go nowhere. That'll work. Magnets. Who else is watching? Is that you, Phil? I wonder if my old boy Jose Torres is popping in. That'd be cool. Feel like doing the really boring live casts where I was using it to babysit my 3D printer was a bad idea for my channel. Maybe if I put a magnet on it, maybe then the C-clip will stick to it. There we go. There's my new trick. I just put the magnet on the back side of the pen so it holds the E-clip in place. Now I just have to squeeze that with my pliers. Perfect. Shoot, that could be a new tip and trick. Seen it here first, boys. The magnetic E-clip trick. Look at that. Would you look at that? The E-clip is just magnetically stuck right there. I could just shove it in the groove and then squeeze it with the pliers. I'll probably pick up more ferrite out of the dirt outside than I would normally. You know, whatever. It's not an off-road truck. Realistically, I'll probably end up giving this thing away later on down the road anyways. Or not. Got a nephew that's getting a little older. Getting a little bit ready for bigger, better like this. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Whoopsie. Say modern art. Where'd all the bits go? Where'd all stuck together? Alright, there's one. Two. That was both of them. Alright. Step 1. Step 2. Done. Alright, now we get our arms. And the tall side of the arm is the forward side. By that I mean the shock mounts go on the top and the upward facing section faces the front versus the straighter section. That's going to be the front. Oh yeah, live show. Alright. It's going to be 1 inch, 110,000 for that pin. Oh, inspector guy that impressed me with the first pin. You said it was 1.11, it's 1.12 plus 10 thou. That's nothing in an RC car though. Those of you that know me in person know what I do for a living, so 10 thou is a freaking mile for what I do for money, as opposed to just fun here. Yep, have been an inspector in a precision machine shop environment for coming up on 20 years now. Actually, probably longer, because I did try to be a machinist for a little bit. And that just turned out way too boring for me. And I don't mean that to be punny, like boring. For my machinists out there. I mean boring, like I couldn't sit there and just watch part after part after part after part of the same exact part roll off. Couldn't do it. So, that's when I got into inspection. Which is good for me, because inspection is full of variety. So, you're not looking at the same part coming off the machine all the time. You are looking at a new part coming off the machine all the time. Look at this. It does not get much better than that. Cool. Then we got a left control arm assembly there, boys. Alright, so this is going to be the mirror. It's going to go this way. It's going to go that way. And then the pivot goes in here in the pivot. But I finally got going on this. I didn't want to procrastinate. That is my biggest issue with a lot of things. Is kind of wait until the last minute. Some of it you end up going, that's not even necessary. I don't even want to spend my time doing that. Kind of how I ended up with it. rc10t. It captivated me. I just wanted it so bad. It was so different than everything else in the market. It worked so good. Alright, well, it's a good thing we found that C-clip so I got to keep broadcasting. Hope you guys are all having a good day. If you're just tuning in, I'm working on Team Associated rc10t re-release. I'm going to be building it with a 17.5, or maybe it might be throwing a 13.5 in it a little bit later on. And a Hobbywing Just Stock ESC. I'm using this bad boy here. This old Trinity D4 here. If you guys follow my channel at all, you probably saw me working on my Pro transmitter. That's going to be the transmitter for this car. Should be a good one for it. Just kind of updated electronics everywhere. You know, you would not want to run that old stuff. Oh, look, a set screw. There's a place I'm going to forget to put Loctite. It's smaller than that. Luckily, this set came with some Allen wrenches. I feel like that should have been in step one. That's going to hold that hinge back in place, so that's good. I didn't need to run the drill through the knuckle itself, so anybody watching this, if you got to put one of these together, you don't have to run that 1/8 inch drill through the knuckle, just through the C-block. I think it also will shore up the axle itself. And that will shore up the axle itself. Yes. So, I may in the future try to 3D print a new knuckle for this thing. That maybe will have like some adjustable spots for the outer mount there, and probably put the bearings in the knuckle to be more like the newer cars, so that you can use standard wheels. The 12mm drive on this. Oh, you know what? I never uploaded that. I'll upload that right now. And you guys can go and watch that and remove yourself from the board there. What do you think of this music? Anybody got any complaints with it? Upload. Got some work done on the Now, for you guys that hang out with me at the drift track a little bit here and there, you will know that the brake pedal broke on that table. Not a big deal. It was super easy to change. I definitely went way out of my way to do a lot of extra work to install that thing, which was just super stupid. And you'll see. If you know your Copopo radios, pop over there, check that video out that I just loaded, since I know you all gotta be bored with this. And then shoot, the music stopped. So bad. Also just rock. Kinda want rock. I want what's this? What is in my library? Here I am. Hello. Probably about to get real echoey over there. Okay, I'm gonna finish up to step 3 here, and then I think I'm gonna be ready to go. Alright, we got this bulkhead. We have our arm assemblies in. We got this bulkhead. We got this shot tower, and this shot tower looks like it bolts in the back of this using 440 by 3/4 inch pipe. Alright. Goodbye, trusty old calipers. Well, a standard cap head screw, by the way, if you ever go to measure one of if you ever go to measure one of these, you measure it from the bottom of the head to the bottom of the thread. Like so. You do not measure over the whole thing. Right. Now I just gotta find that screw. Ah, there it is. Luckily that did not go too far. Not too far at all. Oh yeah, now that I have a monitor up here. Oh, hot. I downloaded OBS because I was going to try to make a nice, thing for it. Cover or whatever. And, or template. I'm getting so distracted. For my live cast here, but you know, I like to use my phone. I'm also looking for a 440 by 1/2. That's long. 440 by 1/2? That is long. That's 3/4. There it is. 440 by 1/2. 487 thousandths. From under the head to the tip of the thread. Don't you forget it. On this fiberglass shot tower. It seems to go here. Looks like an awfully long screw for that though. Let's see here. Making some progress. I don't really expect this car to be super complicated to finish up and get completely together. I think this car seems like a pretty simple car. So I think I'll be able to get most of it done. Hoping to be able to paint it Oh, it's probably too late. Oh, I need to go cover my bike up. Alright, guys. I gotta sign out. I got some things to do. I might pop back in a little later. Maybe look for like a 10 o'clock show. Maybe a little later. Maybe a little earlier. But then, tomorrow I'd like to spend some time over at the drift track. Down at the mall. Inside the Ninja Exchange. I'll be bringing my DC-10 to Coastal RC Drift for a little drift session. I will also be bringing my MRX GT that I'm trying to sell with a full tube cage and everything. So, if you guys are real serious, if you want to buy a used car, I got a pretty nice one to let go of. I'm going to give that whole combo to the first person who brings me $500 in cash. Alright, y'all. I gotta peace out. I might be back on later, so keep an eye out. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe. If you enjoyed watching, listening to my gab, hit that thumbs up. Don't be a stranger. Say what's up in the comments. I try to answer all the questions. Sometimes it takes about a year. Sometimes it's much quicker. It depends. Alright, love you guys.